Yo, what's up? My name is Johnny, and this is Live with Johnny. Today we're gonna do a special uh, podcast, something fun too. So tap in, let your people know. You can leave comments. Let me know what you think about it. If you think this is just crazy or on the right track or whatever, but do y'all get the resemblance? First of all, make sure y'all share and liking it. Get the resemblance. If you're an '80s person like myself, you know what I'm saying, grew up in the '80s. Yo, do y'all see the way that Donald Trump resembles Biff and Back to the Future Part 2? One of the greatest movies ever, like hands down. There's no movie that can top Back to the Future 2. And I think a lot of us agree on it. Like those movies were so good, they didn't even try to reduplicate them like they do everything else. Like the series is what it is. After Michael J. Fox got Parkinson's, you know what I'm saying? And like the energy, like Michael J. Fox was on the rise. He was like the top comic at that time. He was on the rise. Had a comedy show on TV before the Cosby's. It was Michael J. Fox. Young Republican dude on that show. And then he got the role is Back to the Future. Yo, take a look at the resemblance of Donald Trump. The question is, was it predicted? You know how, like I say, the Simpsons predicted shit, but not like this. And the scary part about it is, we're gonna watch it. The scary part about it is, there is no other business around that's really functional. Like, he shut down the whole country. And like only him and a couple other people maybe survived and really had that money. A lot of people think of COVID, they was like, man, well, the Democrats, they try to shut shit down, but they didn't. Like the Republicans actually, under Trump, shut the world down. And I think the backlash was so much, they had to figure out how to open it up. People don't think like that. Honestly, you hear Donald Trump all the time fantasize about shutting the economy down. That's their plan, is to shut the economy down. So anybody is going to be relying on a handful of people, like oligarchs, like Russia. That's the way they want it in America. So take a look at this, man. This is insane, bro. And y'all let me know what y'all think, but it cannot not be looked at. Like, for real, this is Donald Trump right here. And Back to the Future Part 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Biff Tannen Museum, dedicated to Hill Valley's #1 citizen and America's greatest living folk hero, the one and only Biff Tannen. Of course, we've all heard the legend, but who is the man? Inside, you will learn how Biff Tannen became one of the richest and most powerful men in America. Learn the amazing history of the Tannen family, starting with his great-grandfather, Buford Mad Dog Tannen, fastest gun in the West. See,
look how nothing else functions. The only person who got money and really organized is him. Pay attention, y'all.
Biff's humble beginnings and how a trip to the racetrack on his 21st birthday.
Chaos, and Trump told you that's what he loves, is chaos.
Made him a millionaire overnight.
Oh, snap. You see the people in front? Those are January 6ers. That's crazy.
Humble beginnings and how a trip to the racetrack on his 21st birthday made him a millionaire overnight. Share in the excitement of a fabulous winning streak that earned him the nickname, the luckiest man on earth. Learn how Biff parlayed that lucky winning streak into the vast empire called Biffco. Discover how in 1979 Biff successfully lobbied to legalize gambling and turned Hill Valley's dilapidated courthouse into a beautiful casino hotel.
I just want to say one thing. God bless America.
Meet the women who shared in his passion as he searched for true love. And relive Biff's happiest moment as in 1973 he realized his lifelong romantic dream by marrying his high school sweetheart, Lorraine Baines McFly.
Third time's a charm.
You come with us upstairs.
There you go, Sonny. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
The easy way.
Here we go. So that now, so you're like, okay, Johnny, that's a coincidence. True indeed. But that don't really mean nothing. Bro, look at right now. Like I said, that was what, 80s? That was 80s. Here goes another conspiracy. That's 80s, right? So now look at the 3 stars from the 80s that just died. 3 stars from the 80s that just died. That's insane. And then I guess the magic number is 88. I need to see what the significance. We're gonna ask Guac in a second what the significance for 88 is. But what was the mile that the DeLorean, what was the mileage that the DeLorean had to get up to travel back in time? 88. That's crazy. Okay, so where does Barron Trump come in? Michael J. Fox, Barron Trump. There was a book written centuries ago named Barron Trump. And Barron Trump was a what? A time traveler. This is true history. I got a little video I'm gonna let y'all see. And it's not that. Let's see. So I have to do this. I have to go back. Okay, so I got another video. Oops, I'm in my eye. I got another video I want to show y'all. This is crazy. So this talks about Barron Trump, the time travel. A lot of y'all don't know this. So check this out.
What is the Barron Trump time travel theory? In the 19th century, Egerton Lockwood was a child book writer, and he wrote 2 books, Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey in 1893 and The Last President in 1900. Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey is about a character named Barron Trump who lives on 5th Avenue with a wealthy family. There, he has a dog named Bulger, and he goes and travels through portals because he gets keys from his mentor named Dawn, who is the Master of Masters. Now, Baron Trump isn't a very common name to begin with, but it says in the book he lives in Trump's castle. He has a mentor named Dawn, and he lives on 5th Avenue in New York. Where's Trump Tower at in real life? 5th Avenue in New York, and it's called Trump's Tower. Pretty close to Trump's castle. After Baron Trump's marvelous adventures in 1893, he came out with The Last President in 1900. In the book, it describes an outsider who won the presidency who was not supposed to, who lives on 5th Avenue. And after that, people all around New York are protesting and rioting with socialists trying to make sure the new president doesn't get elected. And once he does, he hires a new secretary called Lafayette Pence. If you want to prove these books are real, you can go to the libraryofcongress.gov website, and you'll see in 1893 Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey came out, and in 1900 The Last President came out. The question isn't, are these books real? The question is, what are the odds of all these coincidences, and is there any meaning to them at all? This is a picture of Baron Trump in the novel, and some people say it looks like the Baron Trump that we have in our world, which I say it looks like him, but childlike features look like childlike features on most people.
So that's really close, very close.
You're watching The Legal Breakdown. Glenn, I want to...
What's going on? Like, is it even possible that he could have traveled back in time to make sure his dad won the presidency? I know that sounds crazy, right? But look at all these things matching up. All of these things matching up. Back to the Future Part 2, the best movie ever. Character in it looks just like Donald Trump. Acts like Donald Trump. Money and women. Controlling women. How he shuts the whole world down in order for him to be on top. So I think people, the average person be like, nah, he ain't gonna do that. But that's his character. Like, just like with Dude, he was totally fine with that. If we continue to watch that movie, I can't play it whole entirety because I get shut down. But that's his whole thing is I want the money. Fuck everybody else. And like I got my minions outside to make sure shit go right. January 6th, 7th, or 6 people. I got my minions to make sure shit go right. Or ICE now. And I'm gonna be able to do whatever I want to do. Maybe on an island like Greenland. Y'all better pay attention, man. This shit is serious. All right, my name is Johnny. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments, and I'll get back to you.